for him.
I don't have Windows installed yet. How are you playing?
What the witchcraft?
No, it's just issues.
I don't sound like that.
You do when you're complaining.
Do not.
What? Why?
Why what?
Can I have the floor? Yeah.
Who's out there?
I want to see the comments.
I don't think anyone's out there right now. Oh, Jonah, it's because you're not. Oh, wait, there you are. It's because you're not live, Jonah.
I am live.
You are now.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Streamlabs?
Yeah, I use it for streaming myself.
Okay, so I'll turn on my camera, so maybe
Oh,
you can...
wait, no, you're using Streamlabs OBS. Okay, not OBS itself. I recommend switching to OBS. Streamlabs taxes your CPU a lot harder than it needs to for literally zero reason.
Why?
But Jazzy and I can also help you get that set up and squared away as well.
That's strange. Why does Streamlabs do that?
That's a good question.
That's why I asked it.
That's why I'm answering the way I am.
Okay, well...
I said what I said, Jonah. Don't fight me on it.
Okay, day. Where's Jasmine?
She's eating. And also relaxing. She tired. I understand. I miss her.
I think I missed my wife.
I think
She's not my wife yet.
I miss my wife.
But she's not my wife yet. Density.
Oh,
hey, that's what Jonah is. Dense.
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
Hey,
How you doing?
who are you talking
He's
to?
trying to get me. He's trying to touch my bones.
Why did you say it like that?
He O'Brien, he trying to touch your bones.
That sounds like a nope.
Oh my gosh, he could use ladders.
Apparently he can hit you too. Apparently you can. Oh, he sent you to the shadow realm.
Go back to the shadow.
Oh, that's not so bad.
He says as he got sent to the shadow realm.
The shadow realm's not too bad.
Yeah.
Maybe. Perhaps.
So sharpness 1, power 3. So unbreaking. That's sweeping ebb. Nakukapaka. Orbness. On a shovel and then silk touch on a pickaxe.
Oh.
It's like the reverse of what I want.
Right. Well, I know the mod pack.
Why is my life so hard?
No, straight up. That looks like someone. That mod pack looks like fun. It really does. Can I put power on a crossbow? Ow.
I texted my acting guy.
Yeah?
He said he knows a little bit. Good starting point.
Okay.
So, once you feel like the Lord gives you an answer, let me know.
I got you. I'll let you know. I will definitely let you know.
Sick. I can't see any of my comments.
You can't what?
I can't see any of my comments.
I don't know.
It's probably the witches again.
Yeah, honestly.
Usually it's
No.
the witches.
No. It's just called technology.
No, not this time.
Mm-hmm. Jonah, if you say it every time, it just eliminates the validity of your sentence.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What were you saying?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Would you rather be a polar bear or a matter baby?
I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
Here's that.
Thank you.
So,
Oops, I have that backwards.
these little very
There we go.
small lots. That's fine. You can watch the game.
There we go. I now have a full enchanting table. I have everything that I can need. Yeah, Jonah, it's just a U-sided thing that you can't see the comments. I haven't used Streamlabs in a hot minute.
The witches.
It's really not. You give it too much credit.
It could be the witches,
It's not.
but
Oh,
it could be.
Games panel.
I don't know. This setup looks. It's been acting kind of witchy as of late.
No. You know what word. Emperor Palpatine when Emperor Palpatine when telling Anakin to kill a bunch of kids.
Do it. What the heck is this? I didn't build this. What even is this? What is this?
I don't know what
These
this
darn
is.
witches!
Oh, that's bedrock. You can't break that. Actually, yeah, you can. Jonah, why don't you go ahead and try?
I tried to.
Yeah, it'll take. You'll get there. You can break bedrock. It's okay.
I don't think. Why do I sense dishonesty in your
No,
voice?
give it no, it's okay. Give it a shot. You got this. I believe in you, Jonah.
You sound like my mom when I told her that I could fly and I can prove it.
I believe in you. Go for it. Why is there a pig? Why is there a piglet?
Win SCP to configure the files.
It depends. You're not running plugins, right?
This is what it's suggesting we do for custom filing engine.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I would listen to what they're saying. Well, yeah, Jonah, go ahead and try to break the bedrock.
No,
you got this, champ.
I don't.
I believe in you.
I don't
You got
trust
this.
you.
It's okay, champ. You
Don't
got this.
call me that.
You got this, champ.
It makes me uncomfortable.
That's unfortunate. I'll get Jazzy on you for mocking me, and then she'll do it with you. Never mind.
I have just realized how much of a bad idea that is. That is probably a level 6.5 on the bad idea scale.
The Bible students for so Jonah, why don't we have a fruitful conversation? Hit me with a Bible fact.
A Bible fact. When Nathan went to David and gave him the analogy of the shepherd killing off a sheep, from the guy he had 99 sheep and he killed the sheep of the guy who only had one sheep. He was actually allowing David to judge his own sin, because David said, whatever this punishment should be, he's like, oh my gosh, this is awful, multiply the punishment by 4. And God's like, all right, if you think that's the just punishment, we're going to multiply it by 4. And since that conversation, David lost 4 sons.
Heartbreak.
He lost the baby with Bathsheba. That was the only one that was going to cost. And to my knowledge, every son that died, it was in the form of some sort of public execution. Because the sin with Bathsheba, the punishment was the baby, and God said, I'm taking the baby away so that the people that saw you do it know that you cannot just get away with it. Because he told David, he said, hey, you're forgiven, like you're good, like you and I are good, but you made me look bad to the rest of the nation, so I got to tell them how things really go down. And so because of that...
What chapter was that? In what book?
2 Samuel, I want to say 14.
Cool.
But he lost the baby with Bathsheba, and then later on, I think all of them, the second two were in 2 Samuel. The last one was in 1 Kings. So he lost Amnon because Amnon essayed Absalom's daughter, so Absalom killed him. That was the first kid. That was the second kid. And then after that, it was Absalom. Absalom was killed by basically going to war with David, and David's general went against David's orders and killed him. And the whole country found out about it. And then the last one was dying, and it kind of forced David into a position where they were like, hey, you got to make Solomon king now, otherwise Adonijah's going to get away with the throne. And so he was kind of forced into a position where he had to give up the throne. And then Adonijah kind of realized, like this is like years later, and he's like, hey, is it okay if I marry this other girl and take her as my wife? And Solomon, oh, you're a dead man. And so he killed him. So David lost 4 sons. He lost the baby with Bathsheba, he lost Amnon, he lost Absalom, and he lost Adonijah.
That's rough.
Yep. It ain't easy being cheesy.
You would know.
Darn right.
Darn tootin'. So, Jonah, what's your favorite book of the Bible, then?
I always have a soft spot for Revelation. Not because...
Really?
Because you're growing up and you're just like, oh, you don't get to read Revelation until you're older. And so when I got saved and gave my life to Jesus, that was the only book of the Bible that I wasn't like somewhat familiar with. And so when I got saved, I'm like, oh, finally I can read the forbidden book. So I have a soft spot for that because that was the one that like I got to read for myself and nobody got to teach me that one.
No, you got to read the forbidden text.
By myself.
That's awesome.
What's your favorite book?
I personally have a soft spot for... I have 2. My favorite book is Judges. I have 2 very specific stories from Judges, though.
Which one?
One of them is Samuel. Specifically, the verses, I think, Judges... I think it's like 16:8. And it's just Samson. It's my favorite verse of like the entire Bible of just, Lord, let me repay these Philistines.
Yes.
Lord, give me the strength one more time to repay these Philistines for the loss of my good eye. And it's just like, oh my God. And then immediately just rips down an entire, essentially a coliseum, killing like thousands of people. Which is insane if you think about it.
Yep. And they even said that he killed more people that day than he had been in his entire life.
Yep.
Which tells you what kind of building that was.
Mm-hmm. And then my second favorite story of all time in the Bible has to be Gideon. Like, it started off as like a kid when I was watching VeggieTales, like the VeggieTales version of Gideon. I'm not gonna lie, absolutely love it. But like when I started growing up and I like actually read through the book of Gideon, I'm like, it's the original. Like, first off, it's the original 300. Like, that's what I love so much about it. It is the 300 before Leonidas, showing what actually happens when you have God fighting for you instead of you fighting for yourself. And then just the fact that it was 300 men against what, like 10,000, like.
I have never
against an
seen
army of
300,
what,
so I don't know.
10,000?
I've never seen 300. I have never seen 300, so.
Neither have I.
Okay.
So the story of Leonidas and his 300 men. Leonidas was a Spartan, and he was fighting against. I don't remember the name of the opposing side, but Leonidas was fighting King Xerxes against, essentially on a cliffside. Leonidas had 300 men, and he and his 300 men essentially lasted for a couple days on the cliffside fighting against King Xerxes and his army until the unfortunate end where Leonidas and his entire army was unfortunately overthrown by the entire army of Xerxes, and he ended up dying. It's a tragedy. But that was almost in the same, he would give like amazing speeches to his men that would just encourage them and fire them up, almost like exactly what Gideon did to his men. And a lot of similarities, except you'll see that God was fighting for Gideon, and God was absent with Leonidas because he didn't worship God. He worshipped the Greek gods. I don't very often get to actually like nerd out about that, so that makes me really happy. But yeah, just a cool little tidbit of information. But yeah, I love the Book of Judges. I have something for you.
What is that? Oh, pants.
And they're iron pants.
Oh my gosh, what are we going to do with them?
You put them on. There you go. Goodbye.
Why is my inventory so full? What is going on with my life?
Hold on. Jonah's Twitch chat. Do I want to give him diamond stuff? Do I want to put him that far ahead? Do I want to give him the ability to have a taste of the good life? Yes?
Probably not.
Okay, Jackie. Be nice? I'm only ever nice.
Oh my gosh, my head fell off. I just found out that my grandpa died.
Like just now?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss. Were you close to him?
No.
Oh.
I have
still
talked
sorry
to
for the
him.
loss, though.
I have, yeah, thank you. I've talked to him, I think twice. I saw him. I like had a real conversation with it. Well, not even that. I saw him about a year ago.
Hey, buddy.
Huh?
Guess what?
What?
You might want to pick those up.
Whoa. I gotta go.
Also,
I gotta go empty my
these
inventory
behind.
because it's just like full of crap.
Yeah, I know it is.
I gotta get out of here first.
I'm gonna check to make sure I didn't break anything.
I met him. So like the first time I met him, I was like 5, and then I met him again for the last year. I knew that he was not being super healthy. I mean, he's in his late 60s. He was late 60s, 70s ish.
Okay.
I just need to call my mom at some point.
You do what you gotta do, dude.
Yep. I have the helmet. I am the helmet. I'm just saying, we should build a volcano.
You already did that.
No, I didn't.
Don't lie to me.
I did not. Okay, I did.
Yeah, exactly.
But only a little one. I want to build like Mount Doom or something like that.
Yeah, okay there, bud.
Okay there, bud. He wasn't even Canadian. Why are you saying it like that?
I didn't mean to. And also just kind of like, because I hear it like that all the time. So, can you, do you want to give another Bible story? Interesting one? Did mean to, Jasmine. Don't call me out like that. He's a hey, that's not.
Oh, she's back. When'd she get here?
Just now. She's in your stream.
Oh, dang it. I mean, hey.
Watch yourself, mister, because I know, like, she may be the woman, she might be my future wife, but it's not me. You got me scared.
Might be? Ooh.
Like,
ooh.
Not, okay, now.
I messed up.
No, because,
you,
no, I didn't,
you,
because
I heard you.
said she might be this.
I heard you say it.
I'm not the one you need to be afraid of.
I am not the one.
She is the way that, so it's the way that English works. It's not the fact that it's a maybe that.
Are you guys being rats?
No, she's just rage baiting me at this point. So CR King, just to let you know, those aren't exactly Bible story bubbles, but I can help him set up his Twitch more. So we can actually have like a redeem for like a Bible story with points.
I'm gonna end the stream briefly. I'm gonna call my mom. Cause that was her dad.
You gotta do.
Yep.